know what? I should never have backed out of that deal. $400,000 tax-free. Should never ever have told your mother that I had it sold. I should have waited until I got the money, cashed the check, and put the money, and then cashed it and got $400,000, $100 bills in a bag to show her. That's what I wanted to do. And for some reason, this damn little pang in my conscience said, well, you better tell her before you sell it because she might go off that you hid it from her. So I told her, and she said, what? $425,000 and you didn't counter offer? And I said, no, why should I? It was on the market for 6 months. I didn't get one offer. Finally, a guy comes in with $300,000 and he made an offer for $425,000. I'm not going to counter offer. I took the money. You are stupid, she said. I want nothing to do with you because that guy is an investor. He knows the prices are going up. And I said, no, he's not an investor. He's an idiot for buying that house for $425,000. And she said, I'm done with you. I'm moving out and I'm filing for divorce. And instead of just letting her go, stupid me calls up the realtor and says, you know what? I'm going to have to back out of the deal. And the realtor was about to have a heart attack. What are you talking about? And I explained to her. And she said, you know what? Well, you know what? If she's saying that to you, Drew, divorce, let her go. I wouldn't do that to my husband. I mean, it was embarrassing. And then I told your mom, okay, listen, talk to the realtor. So your mom gets on the phone with the realtor and it's telling the realtor that she's going to divorce me and that I was an idiot and a fool for not counteroffering. And then the realtor put her onto the had the owner of the real estate company talk to Maggie, and then Maggie's getting in a fight with the owner. I mean, it was embarrassing. So I knew now I'm going to have to back out because now it's her against those two chicks at the real estate office. And you know what? I was just a simpleton. I should have taken that cash because today that property's worth $160,000. Remember, money always trumps love. Never, ever get involved. A woman's going to leave you because of a bad deal, you leave her. Stupid me. $400,000 tax-free. Think what we could have done with that money. You know what happened then? I had I sold, I would have gotten out just before the collapse of the real estate. It's like jumping from the Titanic into a lifeboat. Yeah, it's like being on the Titanic and jumping onto a lifeboat. Come on, son, stop playing those stupid video games and listen to me.
I'm not playing. Okay.
I'm tired of this. It's like, you know, it's like you have a crack pipe.
Oh,
Get that stupid video game down.
All right.
Well, anyway, it's like jumping from the Titanic into a lifeboat. And then for some reason, you're talked out of being in a lifeboat and told, oh, the Titanic isn't sinking. It's a big joke. So you climb back up on the Titanic, only to your horror, an hour and a half later, the Titanic's going down in 33-degree water. That's how I feel. I was on a financial Titanic. And when I had the chance to bail, what do? I go back onto the Titanic and go down with the rest of the dopes, including the captain. Unbelievable. I can't fathom. Just imagine $400,000, what we could have done. And I don't give a damn if I spent it all in 1 year. The thing is, I enjoyed myself. I spread the wealth. I had a great time. Money's gone. So what? Blowing opportunities. We could have traveled around the world. We could have put $100,000 away. Not that stupid, but we could have done we could have just done so much. Now it evaporated. I feel like what's that? The one that.
Why are you wearing those sunglasses? You look funny.
What was that story about that lady, girl, when she was at midnight, her horse and buggy turned into a pumpkin?
Oh yeah, Cinderella.
Cinderella. I feel like Cinderella at midnight. Had a great life ahead of us, and what happens? Oh no, you're not getting that because you were too dumb. You didn't appreciate $400,000. You listened to your wife. You silly little boy. You should have had some backbone and told her, listen, you're gonna put the marriage on the table. You want to divorce me? You divorce me. I'll go find a chick who knows how to have a good time with the $400,000. You're too greedy. I don't need this. That's what I should have said. But I was a big baby, whining and sniveling. Okay, honey, I'll do it for love and all that stupidity. What a retard I was. That was the worst lesson in my life. A book couldn't have taught you that. To have to walk away from $400,000. And I studied finance. I think I would have been able to do a little bit of investing with it, and I would have spent some of it too, on all of us. And instead of that, we're left with nothing. Just a house a duplex that we rent. I got to go up there every month and just look at what the slobs up there doing to the place, and listen to their sad stories about why they don't have the rental time. That's what I get. And all the housing markets collapsed, and we could have bought a nice home. We would have had money saved and bought a house for $200,000 by the golf course. No, paid off, but no. Your mom is like, oh no, that's the housing will never go down. And I kept telling her, housing is going to go down. It's just about, and I knew that. And stupid me, when I should have just not listened to your mother. And I got caught up in the emotions, and what happens? This Titanic sinks. And I'm in 12,000 feet of submerged. Emotionally dead, because we don't go anywhere. We're just in a cage in Yucaipa. Loserville. Town of simpletons. They don't do anything. They don't go anywhere. Do their job, back to their house, to their job, and church. That's all they have. The simple people, that's all. Now I'm one of them. Just a simple money. Never be a pig. Never be greedy. You take that money and go. And if you're going to put a relationship on the table because you made a financial decision, then you walk out of that relationship because you know what? You don't need it. God bless you.